Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Baggers Chat. Bit of a different episode today. We're coming off the back of a win. How do we feel?
Much better.
Bloody good, mate.
Good, wasn't
Bloody
it?
good.
So first time we've all been together to film an episode after a Carlton win, which is somewhat sad, but it is good. Good to get a win. We're all there. Alright, beautiful. Alright, let's get started then for our review of the Adelaide game. So, Daff, do you want to run us through your best moments of the game?
Best moments of the game. I've got two pretty big goals. I reckon the Sardi goal was pretty big. Finally got us on the board after about 19 minutes of game time without really doing anything. And also Cripper's goal. Jesus Christ. I think we had a group hug. Yeah. We had a group hug. I think it's the first time in footy I've ever had a bloody group hug. And Sardi's chase down as well. That was just
inspirational.
That was real good.
Yeah, it was good. Alright, beautiful. What do you reckon?
Well, for me, I mean, it would kind of... I mean, it didn't eventuate to anything, but I did like Eddie's leap. Like, that was pretty exciting.
How did he mark it? I thought he was going to mark it, but
yeah, I thought so too.
just slipped through.
It was an exciting moment, and then obviously just hearing that final siren.
Mark of the year, if you took it. Mark of the year, if you took it, or
looked like
he wasn't even looking, and then he sort of just turned and got up. And
yeah. Be up there.
It's unbelievable how he just turns like...
That O'Brien mark was good though.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Jeez, he went
Timmy.
face planting on the ground.
Pato?
I mean, I had Adam Sard, obviously. That goal and that tackle was... I just feel like that kind of lifted the team. And I said Liam Jones, how he kind of gave Riley Thorthorpe a bath. I think he played really well. I think he needed that game because I was kind of calling for his head a couple of weeks ago saying he needs a lift. But I just think he played that game, and hopefully I can build his confidence for the rest of the season going into next year.
Beautiful, yeah. So Cripps' 30-metre running goal, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I think 18 steps, I think. I reckon another step or two, you've got to call that. Just looked good, though. Cripper evolved. Eddie Betts, I've got a special mention because I haven't got him in my top three players, but I did want to mention. I mean, he sort of went under the radar. He got 3 goals in the end, and that Shepherd for Dow's goal, where it sort of bounced through in the end.
Yeah, that was good.
That was pretty good. And although I wasn't there for it, running a bit late, commitments, Plowman's tackle. That was,
You loved it.
The one on Fogarty.
Yeah, I reckon good to have Plowman back.
Yeah.
Said for a few weeks.
Allows stock to run off a bit more.
Exactly right. Yeah, learn the true value of Plowman. I reckon 'cause everyone, myself included, 2 of us included, I would have thought too. I think I don't know. You give Plowman a bit of shift from time to time, but I think
Oh no, he's fantastic on the weekend.
that was pretty good.
Yeah, good.
He's back.
Yeah, mate. People can finally see it.
Well, you've been seeing for ages. Beautiful. All right. Although we did win, I'm sure there was some worst moments of the game. What did you take away?
One of my big ones, I'm sure you guys would know, Jack Martin's switch in the last quarter. Yeah. He looks pretty knackered. He actually ran off and he looked a bit sore, but still, geez, I thought that was going to be the point where it's just like, oh shit, the usual Carlton. Yeah. And also just our, just the way we played in that last quarter, ball movement and our goal kick in the final quarter, we just seemed a bit like we weren't so attacking. Yeah. I would have the ball at half back and just do the usual Carlton shit where we kind of play back and then invite pressure.
Yeah, it was like real early in the fourth. I can't remember how much they were up by, but it seems like they went, I don't know if it was too defensive too early or something like that.
I get it with like 5 minutes to go or something. But
But
25 minutes.
Exactly right. So 14 points I think it might have been, because I remember saying to the guy next to you were playing like right by 40, not 14.
Yeah.
But I think Martin, 2 goals, could have easily had 4 goals. It was 5 points in a row or something. Wasn't it?
Had his chances, yeah.
Yeah, 5 points in a row, I think. What did you have?
I mean, just wanted to give a special shout out to Razor Ray. He had a very, very solid game on the weekend.
Loves getting on the TV, mate. He loves getting on the TV, Razor.
It was one I think you had as well, Sammy, that we pointed out was the Wiedering sort of effort with Tex Walker. I'm not sure what happened or what led to it, but it was just sort of like a weak effort when Tex was going up for a just an uncontested mark in the end. I don't know what sort of happened.
It was very weird.
He did give up. It was weird.
It felt like he was like blocked, but he just wasn't.
When we watched it live, we sort of, like we said, I remember saying, what was he doing? And then obviously watched the game as soon as we got home as well. And Yeah, sort of. I mean, he was probably never going to make it the ground that Walker put on him. But I mean, you shouldn't give up either, to be fair. But don't allow Walker to get that much space on you in the first place. I would have thought as well.
Yeah. It was a little disappointing to see from someone who's one of our better players.
Yeah.
I had the Zach Williams report. Just because I feel like just coming off such a big game, and it was quite stupid of him. I definitely think he deserved a week.
So you're saying worst moment of the game is in. So you're saying he should get a week, all right. So
I don't really want to pick out too many negatives just because we come off with a win, and I don't really want to point out players.
Yeah.
But I just think. Yeah.
Flew the flag.
I like the way he went about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no,
it's
because
okay,
I think...
If you play for Geelong, you can do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's all right.
That's
exactly.
why I'm a little bit on the fence.
Joel Selwood can, someone will pull their eyes out, but it's all right.
And then did we see the Tom Stewart vision of when he...
Yeah.
Exact same thing.
I think the reason why was because it's on the fake.
But also,
exactly
his argument can be, well, I didn't know that was there.
Yeah.
And it can get off.
But
that action can't happen.
But who was it on again? The Williams one?
Keys.
And he's playing next week?
Yeah.
He's fine. He didn't go off.
But then that action...
I thought the way they looked at it now was... the result was the player.
Yeah.
If he's all good next week, then...
Yeah, it was just more careless, I think. He probably deserves a week, but then why doesn't...
It's
just a consistency for me.
It's the second time he's been reported.
Yeah. But yeah, because I think there was a stat there. He wasn't reported many times at Giants.
He's never been.
So he's never been reported.
It's a great record.
That is unbelievable, isn't it? And then he's come to Carlton. And
club issues.
And he's been reported twice. So
Kidding.
I don't really mind it.
You don't condone the most recent one, but like what happened on the weekend. But
people haven't go with him for having no.
You got to be happy that he sort of went in there. That's also what I had in my best moments as well. Plowman, he when Weeders got hit by Fogg? He sort of. Although he sort of looked like he got ragged out a bit, but at least he sort of went in there and showed a bit of and also, sorry, now we've gone back to best moments again. Here we go. It was late in the last, I think, and it was quite late. I think it was just after the miss that should have been a goal for Adelaide.
Lucky Shoal.
And who was kicking out from fullback?
Williams.
Nah. I think Williams, because I remember he had two options on short, and he went the long option.
And Riley Bromar.
Yeah, exactly right. And there was Doherty, I think it was, a short option, and then Plowman as well. And I remember when I went home and watched it, you could just see Plowman getting stuck into him, not happy.
That's great.
It's good. Which is good. I'm saying it ties into Plowman, flying the flag. I think there's that leadership now from at the back. I think that might be Lockie Plowman as well. He probably used to be Doherty's role, but
and you see good sides like that, what the D's do. You see Lever, they concede one goal, they might be up by 5 goals. He's pissed off at everyone.
Exactly right. Yeah.
They get in together. They what the fuck are we doing? Move on. You know what I mean?
He had two short.
Instead of well done boys, good high five. That's another story for another day.
Yeah, but for worst moments for me, I had the same thing. So Wiedering giving up on Walker, and then obviously our goal kicking in the fourth quarter, conceding. I think we had 5 points in a row or something like that.
And Harry trying to snap it.
From.
When he was lining up for that, I'm like, no, he's not, is he? I reckon he was about 50 minutes out.
Way too far.
Kicked it alright.
He's still leading the Carlton, I believe, for a few goals.
Yeah.
But
3.
Yeah, but. Lucky he had such a good year, just to start with. Only the last few weeks.
But still, though, he's still kicking the goals.
Things like that. Yeah,
guys like Josh Bruce.
But he's evening it out with points. So, how much nicer would that have been if he kicked? What was it, 2-2 or whatever he kicked? How much nicer if he kicked, 4 goals straight, which he could have easily, I reckon, had. You should be able to kick the goals like that for a drop punt. I don't know.
Directly in front, missing again like last week in the last quarter.
Yeah, that was. Anyway, all right, moving on to our top 3 players. Who do you have top 3?
Walsh with 38 touches. Jeez, he's too good for the AFL. I think they need to make a new league with him in it. Liam Jones, arguably best on ground, in my opinion. Yeah. Jesus Christ, he was just leaving and everything. How good is he when he pushes off?
No coaches votes.
Teague didn't even give him a vote. Yeah. He gave Adelaide player a vote. Fucking Teague. And then Sardi was fantastic. 5 rebound 50s.
Best on ground, I believe.
Yeah.
Was he bog? No, he wasn't.
By the Carlton media team was given Bog. I don't agree with that, but
and he was stiff as well with the coach's votes, I reckon. I reckon his ball use is real good as well. Like some of those bullets in that third quarter on the wing. Jesus Christ. Like, just centimetre perfect, bang. Hit right on the tip.
When he runs to his correct side, his left side.
But the players have got to realise, don't give it to him if he's running on the right side.
Exactly.
Unless he's got enough space to run and then get onto his left. But so that'll be it.
I had exactly the same. I had Walsh, Jones, and Sard as my top three, but I also wanted to give. I know I just sort of bagged shit about Wiedering with his effort against Walker, but he did have 22 touches and 16 marks. That is a very good effort like that. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Wiedering there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I had Walshy, Jones, and I had Paddy Dow. I thought he was. Obviously that wasn't an absolute like a Walshy game, but I just think that just is a game that he can kind of build confidence of and off.
It's not going to be, what you say Walshy game. I don't think we can accept that he's going to be. He could, potentially be a good player, but I don't think there's not many people that can be saying Walshy.
But then I just think Paddy Dow off that game he can really start to build confidence. I hope. He's pick 3. We just hope that he can turn out to be some sort of a good footballer for the Carlton Footy Club. But I just think I had Walshy, Jones and Paddy Dow in our top 3. My top 3.
Beautiful. No, it's good. I had, same as everyone else. I had Walsh, 38 disposals, 19 kicks and 9 handballs. Bloke's a superstar. When's his contract end, do you know?
Next year, yeah.
Next year. So I did a big signing, I reckon.
He did talk about it the other day, saying he wasn't really thinking about it yet. Just writing about his...
Which played fair enough. Still a little while away, I guess. Yeah. Then I had Jones, 8 marks, 3 contested. Bit biased, being Tasmanian, but love the bloke. It's a great story though, like in terms of, a very fringe sort of, to be honest, not a very good forward, to come from the Doggies to Carlton and then barely get a game. And I think it was Josh Fraser,
kicked a wing goal versus Freo though.
Yeah. Made him a backman, and I think, I don't know how many more games he's played since that, but pretty good story. Then Lockie Plowman, great to have him back. 7 marks, 17 disposals, and obviously threw the flag for Weeders. And just like that sort of backline leadership role he has, which is, I think, really good. Yeah. You're done well. All right. Beautiful. Anything else you want to touch on real quick?
Give a mention to Williams, I guess, after backing up after what Brownie said to him on the weekend. Yeah. 26 touches and over 600 metres gained. It was a very good effort from him. Unfortunately, obviously, it's touched on. Not got to play this week, but I think it was good to see him, put in effort. Which was.
He's not going to play down at GMHBA or Tassie, or wherever it may be. Where do you reckon it'll be?
Probably, I reckon Tassie.
Oh, Tassie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish it was Geelong.
Mate, wish it's Geelong. It's only an hour flight. Not even $50. Yeah, I don't know if you're allowed to go there. I don't know. You must be able to. The players are going, mate.
Nah, they've got different rules.
Special rules, yeah. All right, beautiful. Moving on to our pre-match predictions we had going into the Adelaide game. Let's see how right we were. Daff, what'd you have?
I had us by 4, so I was 1 goal off. Fucking Lockie Shoal, man.
Oh, come on, Shoal.
Could have been Adelaide by 2.
Walker goal for the siren.
Imagine him walking in after it'd game over.
How good would it be? Going on something, how good would it be being a Blues win with a goal after the siren, being at Nunes?
I bet that Nunes one.
Yeah, I can imagine being there.
In Melbourne. Yeah, that wouldn't be an unreal.
That'd have been crazy. Alright, what else did I have?
Yeah.
Alright, beautiful. What'd you have?
I was...
That's enough. Well, you didn't need to have any more. That's all.
Did I have to have that every quarter?
Every minute.
That's up by 30 quarter time. No, I was close. I had us by 11.
Yeah.
And then I was could have been right with having Harry for 4 if he had decided to kick straight with his 2 goals too. But and I had Walshy to bounce back with 30 plus, so had that one as well.
Yeah. I had the Blueberries to win by 12. Sorry, I can't even count.
You're close.
but I also mentioned how it was kind of just a kick out between Harry Mackay and Tex Walker. I think that kind of happened. Tex Walker.
Tex hit one more. Yeah.
Tex had more shots.
3 goals,
4. What did Mackay get?
3. 2.
Why did he get 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tex just looked a little bit more.
He kicks
effective.
the ball so well.
He doesn't he?
Tex.
Oh, he's one of those kicks in the league. Like that one straight in front. That one straight in front, bang.
Yes.
Not hit that more
precision. It's beautiful.
Very underrated.
It's a thing of beauty. He's come on this year.
But out of all those years, how's he not being All Australian. They made finals and that, grand finals. Like that year where they made the grand final.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Crows chat.
Crows chat.
Beautiful. Yeah, I had Blues by 8, so I was 2 points off there, and I had Harry to kick 5. So as he said, he could have easily had, he could have had 4, which meant I would have only been 1 off, but I was 3 off, so a bit off with that one in the end. But all right, not bad, boys. Beautiful. All right, moving on to everyone's favourite part of the show. Speak up, Speechly. Here we go.
Let's go.
Alrighty. I think we've kind of touched on it a little bit, but I'm going a little bit deeper. This point of the show was focusing on. Yeah, that's the word. That's the word. I'm a bit tongue tied, but focusing on our accuracy, especially. Which the first half was 2 goals straight in the first quarter, and then 8 goals 4 in the second quarter. Real good. And then after half time, we kicked 2 goals 7. Which when the game's on the line, really, it's not that great, and especially with 5 behinds. That's all we kicked in the last quarter was 5 behinds. Yeah. So once again, another goalless quarter when game's close. It's a little frustrating once again.
Even if that's not 5 goals, if 5 points converted to goals, even if it's 3 goals too, it's 20 points. An extra 15, just them little things that matters. And T touched on that in his presser too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just a little frustrating, how, once again, as I said,
he looks too happy.
The game's on the line, game's there to be won, having all these chances, they weren't hard chances at all. And, you don't take them. Then Adelaide, they only kicked 2 goals. They kicked 2 goals 4, so they weren't great either. Yeah. But at least they kicked goals in the last quarter,
Yeah, exactly right, yeah.
How many goals did they kick in the last quarter, Adelaide?
2 goals. 2 goals 4.
Have we already mentioned that?
Yeah. Come on. What did you guys think of that in the second half, especially the accuracy?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I don't know where Martin was. I don't think that was last. Was that last quarter? Though? He kicked 2. Yeah, technically 2 behinds in a row. Excuse me. There was 5 behinds in a row, and it's something not good enough, really. Yeah. It's a win's a win. I agree with that to a certain extent. But then again, you can also look at Adelaide's first quarter, and they had. Same sort of issue. What were they?
2-6
or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we sort of evened that out in the end though. But a few more goals would be good.
Yeah, the 2 Fogarty behinds back to back in that last quarter were the biggest ones for me.
We haven't spoken about him much. Fogarty, for our Fogarty. What do you reckon? Fogarty.
The Fogs, theirs or ours?
Ours, sorry.
Ours, yes.
Ours.
Fogarty. He probably need to finish with
14, I suppose. That was a bit of a guess, but.
He just keeps stabbing him. Because when he was kicking it, I was right there when he was kicking him, and I was like, it just looks like he's just not.
He just doesn't kick to the footy.
And I don't know if that's just how his technique is, but fuck, if you're not making it from 30,
disposals at 78%, but he could have easily had 78% with 2 goals. It sort of paints a different picture. Yeah. And they're very easily gettable goals.
Yeah, the one that he missed in the last, third when he just had that chance. Was fuck. You need to kind of finish those, but
and also just also to touch on, I touched on earlier, Harry, just 2 weeks in a row with big shots in the last quarter for the guy who's leading the Coleman and not to capitalise. I love him and he's leading the Coleman. Obviously, as I said, he's having a great season, but there's a difference between the best of the best when you take the opportunity, big moment. And he's just not there yet.
He might have got lucky that Tex kicked 3 goals 4.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
He's only got a few goals.
3 goal lead now, yeah.
He just needs to start to gain that maturity, I guess, just because... I mean, it's hard because how old is he? 23? 24? 2. Is he 20? Yes.
3?
I think he's 3. I think he would be 23. 3 years old.
Fuck, he's pretty young.
Do you think 23 is
Big fella take a while to mature.
Yeah. Which is, I reckon, is promising.
He's done it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
This year, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon last year, that GRS game where he pretty much cost us the game off his own boot. To this year, you can tell the improvement. Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of optimistic. I get your points, 100%. 100% I get your points. But I think we'll be right. He'll be right.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Easily, yep.
Yeah. All right, beautiful. Anything else to add?
Nothing, man.
All good. Oh, we didn't mention you weren't there. So us 3 went together, and you obviously were sitting in the
level 1, mate.
Sitting in level 1. 3 celebrities we met. We sort of met.
Yeah,
I only spoke to 2 of them.
Did you meet Tezza?
Yeah, after the game.
The Tez
He won his Walshy jumper.
Yeah, no, I heard about
Yeah,
that.
that was good. That was pretty good. And then obviously Tony Doherty as well. Doherty's juice.
finest.
Probably the second most important thing to come out of Bendigo, I would have thought.
Did you meet Bev again?
Nah, Bev wasn't there this time. Shout out to Bev. He gave us a shout out.
Edge club, mate.
We might be in Tassie, Bev.
Yeah. Go there for a few days, watch a bit of local footy. You could be one of the umpires. That's it.
Jeez, you replace any of those umpires from the weekends.
And then Rocco as well.
Yeah,
Rocco's
he was sitting nearby.
Didn't have much to say to us, but that's alright. Nah, good bloke. They're all very nice people. Lovely to meet them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do shout out Blue Abroad every week, so I think it was fitting to mention the big three celebrities, but that's good.
That's would be shame you weren't with us to meet them.
Yeah.
I think as soon as the sign went, you're in the car, you're out of there.
Yep. Had to get
You
home,
park
mate.
underneath it, Jack.
Hey?
Did you park?
Nah, mate. Parked in Wilson Security.
Oh, $5.
Yeah, mate.
Goes alright, doesn't it?
Nothing cheap. Nothing cheap there. Shout out to Wilson Security.
Start me watching. Alright, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, just about wraps it up, boys.
Yep. Start wrapping up. But so as always, go the Mighty Blues.